content that I won't spoil any more of. And we talked a little bit about the tournament. And Tim being on the other side of the bracket, the other group, he felt like he could share some, strategies with me. I don't think we're going to be seeing Shadow in the jungle in this game. So I'm pretty sure every single one of those bans from the French U was completely wasted.
Interesting. I mean, he's sitting in the jungle slot, so but that doesn't mean anything. You can role swap, right, and play a different champion. So oh man, we're gonna have to name all of these things. I might have to write down the names that we use. What is the first pick from the Italians? And
I would call her Mantra, but that's technically an ability name, so I don't think we're allowed to call her that.
We can't use that. We can't use that word.
Let's call her... I don't know. Honestly, I'm just going to go with Valorant agent names. That's Sage.
Oh, dude, I'm super on board.
It's Sage.
Oh, Spider Lady, my favorite spell name in the game. I'm not allowed to yell it.
Well, there was one... So, I think Meteos actually came up with a different name that you could use for her E ability.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to use that one on air or not, but it's on a very specific skin. The Blood Moon skin, you can use that one.
So I can't say that that's something that's quite in my, let's say, vocabulary or on-air lexicon.
Right, yeah. That's... I was just saying, like, there was one that maybe Twitch chat would understand, but it's unfortunate that we can't say that one.
Okay, got it.
Anyways, Manjet.
Manjet? Okay,
Manjet.
I like this.
Yeah, or
I
just
like
Jet
this.
for short, locked in for the Zoo side as well.
All right.
And now,
why not Windy Boy? Why not Wind Boy?
Because Jet is Wind Girl.
Manjet. Okay, masculine jet. Okay.
Or
right.
or like Boy Jet, anything like that. Gender bend Jet.
Got it.
It all works. And then I think we have Brimstone.
Yes,
Brimstone.
I'm on board.
Yeah, because he calls stuff in from the sky.
Do I have
right?
a pen? Okay, so
then we have Omen. Omen locked in there as well. Like, this is easy. This is actually so easy.
It is for all of us that managed to get a beta key and could play the game, and hopefully everybody watching did as well. I actually am getting my trusty pen and paper and writing this down. So, blue side 1 equals Sage.
Ooh,
right,
Valorant does not have a Birdman, unfortunately.
Brimstone equals this one. Spell names are going to be super hard, by the way.
Also, I don't know if you saw, but the Play Valorant Twitter just teased the new agent.
The new one, yes.
Coming out, Reyna.
I really wanted to watch the clip, but, this is very serious, direction. By the way, I do need to jump in here really quick. His Lord and Savior, the one true God, MSI champion, the most successful substitute in League of Legends history, Promiscu, has donated $1,000. I don't know if I can do a better, intro than that, but that is insane. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Okay, so what are we going? Spider Lady for red side first pick?
Yeah, Spider Lady, and then Birdman, because it's sort of like all in the same thing.
Yeah, I like that.
We can also call the second one Wind Boy, but I'm gonna call him Jet. Yeah, Manjet.
Yeah.
Manjet.
I'm going
we could call him 737, right? It's like an airliner.
Yeah, but I think wasn't the 737 the one that was grounded and couldn't fly for a long time? I'd rather. Well, I guess actually that kind of fits the champion, right? There was a lot of technical. There was a lot of technical issues with that plane, and I do not.
He's like the 737 in Breaking Bad.
I do not want to poke any light or fun at anyone that's struck. Oh, we need. Okay, so Bird Boy and Birdman.
Bird Boy and Birdman. That is perfect. I'm a big fan of this.
So just checking, which is which? The support is Bird
Boy, obviously.
Okay, Bird Boy, and the other one, because he's like
Or we could call him Pizza Guy, right? Because he always says your order is ready. Or
no.
Wait, what does he say?
Bird Boy, Birdman. I'm on board with this.
All right. Oh, Kai says. Oh, shoot.
Oh, you did it too. Okay, so
she has daddy issues though. That's what the previous cast decided.
Daddy issues.
Or wait, no. We should call her Reyna, the new agent, because they both have sort of like the purple V-neck thing going on.
Okay. I'm on
like
board
hers
with that.
is from the Void, Reyna's is like the Prestige edition. I don't know.
So the last pick on the Italian side is obviously going to be The Rock, or I prefer Dwayne.
Let's call him Dwayne. Let's call him Dwayne.
Okay. Right, now I do promise to all the viewers at home, once we have our naming conventions down, this will be a lot smoother, a lot more fun, a lot more entertaining in-game, but we need to align on what we're doing.
Yeah.
Would you go with Medic? Because you can't use his first name.
I was gonna call him Hulk, but because then we can have The Rock versus Hulk in the top lane.
I'm
you
on board
know?
with that.
And
I'm
like
on board with
that
that.
sounds like a fight for the ages. You know?
By the way, we do have to go. Could mid laner for the Italian squad, could that be the uncle? Because we've got daddy issues in game, and daddy issues' father is not currently competing. But
Right.
surely that other guy is like a representative. As obviously we do have the players dropping.
So
theirs.
they're technically not related, but they
aware.
are connected in the lore. If I remember correctly, Malzahar, I think, is like one of the first people to like meet Kassadin. Oh, so I'm saying their names.
Yeah, no, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, Omen is the first one to meet, or Uncle is the first one to meet like Daddy or something, and I think
Yes.
Daddy stays in like Uncle's house,
Yeah.
and sort of like helps him through some difficult times
Got
transitioning
it.
over into the void.
Okay. Okay, I'm aboard of this. So we're gonna stick with either Uncle or Omen. We've got our compositions. For anybody who is watching, we do have to just quickly drop out of picks and bans. That will restart itself, and we'll get back to the fun in a moment. I also want to quickly double check the stream because I read somewhere that initially we had another stretch goal here at the riot.com/donate of hitting a 5,000 total donation for a mid-lane Nocturne guide from Vedius. Obviously,
Yep.
that didn't do very well.
Can't
for, I
say
think, very obvious
the
reasons. I can't use
say
that
that.
word. Yeah.
Yeah.
The mid-lane scary parrot, I can't use that word either. The scary nightmare man in the mid lane, as played by Vedius. But he didn't exactly deliver particularly well. So that one now has swapped a little bit. Dracos and Yamato will be casting the last game of the day. And if we hit 2,000 donations, they have to cast as pirates.
Actually, Yamato has done that before. I'm pretty sure when we did the in-house stream when the LEC got canceled for the 1 week, Yamato did the full pirate cast, and it's a treat to some. So yeah, donate. Let's hear it.
Unbelievable. Right, now let's talk about what you can learn from this, Mr. Frierson, because obviously as you're going to be shoutcasting, you're also looking at your potential opponents and this supposed monster team from the French zoo.
Okay, let's
what can
calm
we
down
learn?
on the monster part of things. Look, I'm interested to see how the French team performs here. Is a team we may end up facing later down the road. But let's remind ourselves that the LEC Kings did come first place in our group.
Yeah, they did.
No,
They did.
no
Can't
contest
deny
there
that.
whatsoever. So unlikely that the French team, who I would expect to come out of first seed in here, that we'd have to play them until much later on in the tournament.
Yeah, definitely the case. And let's look at these lane assignments.
By
So
the way,
Manjet
Daddy
and
Issues is in
Birdboy-
the jungle.
Oh my word! Daddy Issues or Reyna, whichever you prefer, being played by Shadow here. Break this down. How is this going to work for me? And remember the rules and spell names.
Yeah, so Daddy Issues is like kind of a sweet jungler, and me and Shadow were actually talking about Daddy Issues yesterday. We've both played with them before.
You played with Daddy Issues? You guys need to seek some therapy.
Yeah, well, it's just one of those things. So he explained to me that because on release, Daddy Issues would sometimes go for the warrior for the fast Q evolve.
Okay.
Whereas nowadays, I think the go-to in Shadow's line of thinking is you go for the Blood Razor and then the fast E evolve, so you can go stealthy, zoom, and then the faster pew pews as well. So that's what we're gonna see.
Fasty, Zoom Zoom, and the Pew Pews. All right, I'm learning this as well. I'm going to try to replicate the spell names. And if I sound a little distracted over the next sort of 5 to 10 minutes, it's because I'm trying to draw Ezreal. So please, no, what do we call him? Lineker, knee licker.
Leg licker.
Leg licker.
It rolls off the tongue.
Leg licker. Oh my word, this is so strange. Spider Lady's busy clearing out the jungle. What about this matchup, by the way? Is Spider Lady gonna give Daddy Issues troubles with all the different creatures that she can bring in? Because we can't use the small name of spiders. That's a spell.
Yeah. So my guess is that if you have Daddy Issues, you're probably maybe afraid of spiders. And that's how this jungle matchup should work out as well, right? Daddy Issues is going to hide inside of her jungle, just clear away a lot of these camps, while Spider Lady is going to be trying to eat people, and go into these lanes and get some ganks off.
Yeah, definitely. Young Ender, you'll also have to keep an eye on any chat or production-related things, as I'm busy looking at MS Paint. Well, Spider Lady's already gone for the invasion. Birdman's pushing forward, and the Hulk and the Rock are just, I mean, that's the de facto, wet noodle fight for the next while, right?
Pretty much. I think, like, honestly, when I heard the WWE was going to have The Rock facing the Hulk in a one-on-one contest, I was expecting, you know, some bigger punches. But up here, it's, I don't know. It's like they've both got, you know, the pool noodles and just going to be whacking away at each other. As in the bot lane.
Oh, what happens in the bot lane? Bird Boy runs back to Manjet. Take a quick glimpse at Daddy Issues, busy killing the Scuttle Crab. Scuttle Crab was actually a donate on the stream earlier today. Now Daddy Issues looking at the Hulk. Noi is in some trouble. Will get shot a lot, and that was not the most exciting of ganks, but there we go. Shadow
that's
does
a kill.
it. Here comes Spider Lady. Spider Lady flies through the air using a device that I can't say on air, and now all of a sudden turns around. 1-for-1 trade.
A device that you can't... What are you talking about?
I was like, can I say web? And I'm like, yeah, web's not in the kit.
Web is perfectly allowed. We could also call her Charlotte, because like Charlotte's Web or something.
Yeah, but doesn't the story end quite sadly? Bird Boy goes in for the engage, by the way. Manjet is putting the hammer down onto Paolo Canon, and then all of a sudden, Brimstone's backing away. I thought there was a name in there for like something gem related, but we'll get caught up by Manjet's knock-up. Those Jet smoke screens, I didn't quite realize they had a CC built in as well.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, that's probably the buff she needs to be relevant. What if your smokes could just block bullets? I'm down.
That's all Jet needs. Like, she isn't infuriating enough in somebody's hands, you know?
In my hands.
No, somebody's hands. I've played with your Jet. It's okay.
I top frag over you every single time we play together.
We played once, and no, we played a few times, actually. I top fragged the first time, but not after that. By the way, drawing hands in MS Paint is super hard.
No doubt, no doubt. You could just do, like, the little, like, stick, like, fingers, you know? You don't have to go, like, all out on it.
No, I'm trying.
It's
I'm
an
trying
MS
to do this.
Paint drawing, after all.
I don't know if this is going to make it into other streams, but it definitely is not going to be the tier that Draco's put out earlier.
The Russian B!
And Bird Boy are jumping in, and there's double support bottom lane as Sage and Brimstone start to back away. How do you expect this 2v2 to actually play out? Because it's definitely non-traditional by all standards.
Yeah. So Sage and Brimstone are holding the B site in this one, and they have a lot of great stalling utility. So, you know, sort of at the start of the round, you're going to see the Front and Zhu try to make some headway, gather some info down here, maybe go for some pot shots, but there's healing, there's shielding, there's a lot of this, you know, anti-utility here, so it's going to be difficult for them to actually result in a kill and actually take this site.
Yeah, definitely the case. And there's another engage. Looking for some support from Spider Lady. Already had one successful kill top lane. Tower dive is so useful. While Daddy Issues is looking to help out Dwayne in the top lane, and Bruce is in trouble. Now in the bottom lane, that'll be Brimstone and Sage. They manage to flash away, survive a few seconds longer. The Hulk goes down in the top lane, and so does Spider Lady. 1-for-1. Pretty even game.
All right. Is it any surprise, though, that Daddy Issues is camping where the Hulk is?
No,
I'm sorry, where the Rock is?
None whatsoever. None whatsoever. I mean, why wouldn't you help out Dwayne to shut down Bruce Banner and Hulk in the top lane?
I don't know.
By the way, are there copyright issues? Like, are we going to get into copyright? We should ask someone about that.
Nah, I think we just keep going until someone stops us, and that's sort of my motto in life.
Birdman is now putting pressure mid. What can you learn from this, by the way? Have you been looking at like jungle pathing from Shadow? And I know
honestly,
you're terrified of him, like, you know, if he advances.
No, I'm really not terrified of Shadow. Like, we played ping pong the other day, and I absolutely destroyed him.
How is that relevant here?
I got the mental edge. What are you talking about? Like, he's gonna be scared if he comes on the rift against me, eyeing me down on the other side. And Chap, I mean, he's playing Elise. He's got some kills, but I mean, it's more the mid lane matchup that I'm concerned about.
Okay, mid lane indeed. I mean, that's fair. You know, we saw Vedius earlier. His Nocturne guide, no, his scary nightmare-inducing mid guide wasn't enough to endue any support. Down in the bottom lane, there's some crystal power being thrown out from Brimstone. He's upgraded his arsenal, included with the Sky Smokes that also provide invulnerability in this version of Brimstone's kit. He's also channeling the inner power of whatever gemstones. I'm trying to think of some gemstone names like Sapphire and whatnot.
Ruby,
and they provide
Emerald.
Ruby, there you go. They bring in some power that can apply a temporary
Onyx.
stun. What is Onyx?
Onyx is like
I mean,
the
other
black
than a
one,
Pokemon.
right? Onyx is like the black gem, I think? I'm pretty sure.
Today I learned.
Yeah, there you go.
This is so hard. Draco's absolutely nailed shoutcasting and drawing earlier. I am not doing well.
I mean, are you an artist?
No, not at all.
Are you a shoutcaster?
I haven't even used paint in like years. So this is like super tough. How do I do platinum hair? Okay, let's do this.
Are you close to, like, how much have you finished right now? Like,
Yeah, I'm just putting some hair on. Like we'll be ready to share this monstrosity a little bit later. I'm gonna quickly check Discord to see who was it that.
All right, I'm gonna cast this one, Trevor.
you do this.
Don't worry. Okay, Spider Lady on a ward. Nothing's gonna happen. But wait, Shadow on daddy issues. Omen here as well. He's gonna flash forward. They're gonna jump on him into the back line. So much damage as the Rock slams him down. Daddy issues going to remove Spider Lady from the rift, but in the 2v2 remaining, they will turn it around in towards a kill. Jezu trying to escape here with the jet, but he already used his dash forward. We'll be able to get out though. Walk it away.
Oh my word, this is going awfully.
You're so focused on your drawing.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to do the Rick and Morty mouth, and I don't think I can. It's so hard. Right, let's save this and export this. Yeah. It's the when Morty gets confused. Right, now we'll come back into this. Let's put this thing where it belongs.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Once I get the notification it's going to be up on broadcast, I will give a shout out to the person who helped us. Now, Shelly's being taken down. The French Zoo, 1,000 gold up. This game looks more competitive than some of the previous games because we had pretty one-sided stomps, albeit a slow victory for the Spanish. It didn't help them.
Let's also keep in mind that the German squad versus the LEC Kings wasn't exactly a stomp per se. We did hold it out for like 33 minutes, which, you know, is a pretty close game. It's a stomp if you're considering like upset in Origin terms, but 4/5 of the roster is in Origin, so we like to think in the rest of the league terminology.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And of course, while this is going on, Polskie Gurum and Pookie Style are busy waiting in the wings, trying to learn and glean what they can. I mean, trying to understand how Tweaks' Birdman is going to be handling this mid lane is going to be interesting. I have some fun facts for you, by the way. I did some research with the help of all of our broadcast partners for all the players busy competing. And Tyrannus in the top lane, he has an obsession with coffee and all of the ways to prepare it. He's particularly famous in the Italian scene for non-stop spewing stories about how to prepare coffee. And I thought you'd be interested to know that.
Why would I be interested to know? I thought that was going somewhere and then it just didn't.
That was the payoff, my friend, because I built up some expectation, but it's up to you. You know, maybe fans at home want to know more about coffee.
Trevor,
and they know who to speak to now.
Trevor, calm down. Can you just go back to quick stats? If those are your fun facts, I will take quick stats any day.
Okay, I will take a look through and see if I have any that I can lean on. Spider Lady's coming down to help out Manjet and Bird Boy in this bottom lane. And Shelly has been summoned. I mean, Ender, there's been a bunch of kills, but honestly, this is looking pretty standard. This is looking pretty try-hard to me. These guys want to compete. As obviously, Dwayne is going to jump in on Bruce and be helped out by daddy issues, but it's going to end up being a tower trade from the looks of things as Shelly's now helping out the bottom lane.
Dwayne, Bruce, and daddy issues. An iconic combination is now. Bird Boy jumps into the bot lane. Jezu goes for it, dags out here on Manjet, but Brimstone able to stall things out, calls in that Sky support, teleports down in towards the bottom lane. The Spider Lady, she gets CC'd up, but she's able to dodge on away from the minions. It will be a full disengage for the French Zoo.
It absolutely was. Omen's in so much trouble, though. He's been flanked. He's not going to be able to TP away to safety, as all of a sudden Daddy Issues' uncle will escape with his life. The French Zoo, they've got the tower, they've got the kills, they've got the 1,700 gold lead.
Yeah!
And Viva la France! They are currently stepping up. I'm looking at item builds. Is there anything exciting yet? Phantom Dancer for the 3-0 Yasuo. Ah! No!
Oh.
3-0 Manjet, 3-0 Manjet.
I honestly didn't catch you, and then you screamed. I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, I had to catch myself on that one. Oh, quick reminder for anybody that has joined us and like hella confused as to what's going on. We're not allowed to use spell names or abilities because of the one of the stretch goals for donations. As fans at home donated enough to unlock this in a cast, people paid good money for us to not use spell names and abilities. And if you swap over to your program feed, you can see my attempt at Ezreal. This is compliments of Kevin Siegelson. Kevin Siegelson, I can only apologize for the leg licker drawing that I have had to produce.
I was gonna say, like, the arm is not bad. The hand is a complete disaster.
I don't know
but
what happened with the pinky.
Why is his left leg so jacked?
Dude, I tried to give a little bit of junk in the trunk, and I think I put too much junk in the leg licker's trunk. So yeah, there you have it. There you have it. I have actually opened up Twitch chat to see their response to this and the explanation on why we're not using spell names as abilities. And look at this. Omen has jumped in. Daddy Issues has got some support. This is where it turns for the Italians. They're going to take down the Bird Boy as well. And only Birdman escapes from the fray.
All right, I'm pretty sure Shadow is just going to solo carry this game on Daddy Issues here. I mean, Daddy Issues in the jungle is kind of sweet.
I would love it. Why does Daddy Issues in the jungle actually work?
So honestly, like, the reason why it doesn't work is because realistically you don't have a lot of early game pressure. But she is one of like the better like duelists, especially when you get a red smite. Like she becomes like quite good, and once you get one item, like a lot of marksman junglers just are naturally very good. But it's the early game that is the weakness. So the fact that Shadow was able to like get the early game ganks to actually work out, he hits his jungle item first, like now he's just going to be sort of unstoppable because he auto wins any 1v1 because A, he's playing Daddy Issues, and B, he has red smite, and now he has 6 kills, so it's kind of sweet.
Yeah, definitely the case. And of course, if you have just joined us, we'll do a quick rundown of the rosters from top to bottom on the blue side. We have got Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Daddy Issues, Uncle or Omen, followed by Brimstone and Sage. And Ender, I'll leave red side to you.
Yeah, over on the red side, we have the Hulk or Bruce Banner in the top lane, Spider Lady in the jungle, Birdman in the mid lane, Man Jet in the bot lane, next to Bird Boy. A lot of birds going on, a lot of animals, which makes sense because they are the French zoo after all.
They are, yes, exactly. You know, stylistically and thematically, they are on point. Spider Lady is going to be able to tag out Brimstone with a spell name that I can't use but has been used by other streams, other Twitch streamers. By the way, a quick update. Yeah, I was trying to find a way to say it smooth, and I'm like, just bail out, Trey, if this isn't going to work for anyone. The last game of the day will be shoutcasted by Dracos and Yamato, and if we're going to hear them shoutcast like pirates, arg, we're about $500 away from hitting that unlock. I want to ask a pretty serious question now. How does the zoo manage to get out of their cages and take down the zookeeper, albeit the Nexus, from the Italians?
Okay, I was trying to figure out exactly what the question meant. Honestly, like, the game is still pretty close overall. Like, you look at gold and everything, like, they are pretty evenly matched. They just will lose a lot of the fights they take up against Daddy Issues. And also, like, the Brimstone ultimate, the Rock's ultimate, like, those are very strong team fight abilities as well. So I feel like the French Zoo needs to play a little bit less for, like, those full team fights, or, like, avoid when Shadow's around, or try to, like, insta-burst Daddy Issues before the Brimstone ulti can come down. Otherwise, the 5v5's going to be tough. Now, that being said, they do have, like, a Birdman in the mid lane.
Yes.
A Windjet in the bot lane. So they do have decent team fight tools, but I think they are overall outmatched if, you know, both teams are colliding head-on.
Yeah, definitely the case. I mean, it's dead on even gold, but the Zoo've got an extra tower, got themselves a couple extra dragons. And I'm trying to figure out now, as we start to get to the teamfight phase, what special names I can use for, like Birdman's Ultimate, for example. I don't know if you've seen that film. Birdman is a phenomenal film. It's shot in a single continuous shot style. But I need to get the actor's name. Maybe I'll make that
quick shot. Like, I respect that you can know things like that, but why are you not just defaulting to Rick and Morty on this for Birdman?
I know, but it's just it's more epic to me to actually quote the film. And besides, he dies. Like it doesn't end well for Birdman.
I mean, I suppose it might end that way for him in this game too.
If Tweaks picks up a Guardian Angel, he should become Phoenix. Was it Phoenix Birdman?
I can't remember. What was the girl's name that he was gonna marry before she like turned evil? Because we could call Spider Lady that.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Right now, Daddy Issues is surviving with a lot of help from Sage. He exhausted by so much time. Daddy Issues gets out, gets the laugh, and he even gets the kill back into Mansion. The hit comes in Dwayne, and he drops a rock.
Dwayne is coming close to the end right here. Honestly, I don't see how the French Zoo can deal shadow on Daddy. She's just way too slippery. The invisibility is so cool. And then also her teammate, the Brimstone, and all of that. Italian squad is too powerful.
Sounds like I have tried. I really have.
I'm 22 years old.
Every Italian caster I have spoken to, every player has just said Power Cannon 22. That's all I get. And I was taking a look, and when Power Cannon Sage had a phenomenal impact there with that, the orb slows and the ability to put the wall up, all of a sudden chat just went mental.
I think chat's angry that we spoiled Rick and Morty for them, but they should probably just watch.
Well, you know what? Tammy's evil. I'm dumb. Squanch, 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 squanch. I didn't even realize that was a spoiler. It's like 2 years old. I think I have to be protected from spoiler warnings. Come on.
Yeah,
Bambi dies.
Whoa! Trevor! Like you're just doubling down now. That's not okay.
I'm going all in. I'm going all in. I do have a pretty big confession. Like, I think people who complain about spoilers that are not immediate, I'm saying like a month after, I honestly think it's your fault. So, I'm on the anti-spoiler train as, by the way, Bruce is being dunked down by Daddy Issues, but here comes Birdman for the save. Spider Lady manages to chomp down, and Birdman is able to drop Michael Keating on top of the Italians.
All right, the French Zoo looking good, and now they're moving on over towards that Baron without Daddy Issues around. This one should be a very easy fight. There is just no damage on this Italian lineup without him. So the Italians are going to move down back towards the Drake instead. Tried to deny that third one and the soul point coming up from the French Zoo, but the French squad, they're right back in it.
Yeah, definitely the case, and Baron's going to be picked up here. As you mentioned, I think I need to go back to the fast game. I just realized I was a little behind as now Mountain Drake's being started. Quick update for everybody home as well. The mid-season streamathon will continue all the way through, even once we wrap up these games. The LCL All-Star Variety Show will bring tons of entertainment, including also DJ set. And you can watch Diamond Prox, Licrit, and some other League personalities in action. That'll be following our show. And also, we do have some special content planned for if we finish our games before our allotted time limit. I'll be able to confirm that as we progress through. But I mean, 22
yeah, since you hate
minutes
spoiling, do you want to spoil the
I actually really want to, but I don't have it confirmed with other people. So
Okay.
I don't mind throwing myself under the bus, but I can't put other people, I'll plan guests and things.
That's
I'll
fair,
throw
that's
them under
fair.
the bus. Yeah, exactly. That's not fair. So Wendell, where would you like to take our storytelling?
Our storytelling is that we're doing in this game.
That's what we're doing, dude. That's what we're doing. I've got to put some sort of name to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out how, like, the lore of these people, right? Yeah, like, if The Rock is actually in Summoner's Rift, like, what actually happened to him? Is he in, like, a movie? Is that what's going on? He's, like, trapped in here somehow? Really dive into the actual story. Boys, Bruce Banner on the other side. Who's it acted by, right? Is it animated? Is it you know, I forget the actor's name, but that's where I would go with the storytelling.
Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo, the Buffalo.
Spam this Ruffalo to help PvP Buffalo. Boo Buffalo. Yeah, I will never forget that. That's a boomer meme if ever I've heard. I mean, you're a boomer now as well.
Wait,
you're
that's
22.
like 2 years ago.
You're
Calm
22.
down, Trevor.
Paolo Cano, 22.
I have
go,
also
Chad, go.
not. Okay, I'm not a boomer.
No, definitely not.
Just want to clarify that.
The French Zoo, by the way, are sort of coming back. They're using this Baron power play exceptionally well. It's not been as dominating a win as we were expecting. Shadow has really put a stop to the French invasion here. Romar was so confident they were going to smash this game.
Yeah, and I still think like the Italians have a very good shot at winning this. Just because of daddy issues. Now she's got 3 items. That means she's definitely gonna have the Q evolve now. I think I can say that.
Yes. I think
yeah,
you can. Letters are fine. It's not a spell.
Good.
Game.
Perfect. The Q evolve, the missile Bam Bam or something like that.
Yeah. Shooty pew pew.
So she does really well up against like everyone on the Zeus team except for Birdman.
Right.
Birdman can outrange her, can give some issues and whatnot. So as long as she's sort of playing away from him and away from the Sand Soldiers, and you know, she has great teammates to help her out with that, then she's going to be very, very fine. At the same time, if you know The Rock just gets in the back line and CC's Birdman, fight's going to be super, super easy. It really is not that hard for the Italians to win 5v5.
No, it's definitely not. And of course, Noah playing Bruce Banner or the Hulk. I got a quote for him, by the way. I was talking to, obviously, to Laura, and Laura has been eavesdropping and spying on the LEC Kings preparation. Honestly, she's been cheating. It's really unfair. But I managed to find out she was cheating, and I managed to, you know, get in on some of the French prep and research. Noah, top laner for the Zoo and currently playing Bruce Banner, was adamant that the LEC Kings would advance. He knew it. And he knew they would advance because he is going to smash Wicked 1v1. He went on the record with me to share the story with everyone at home that Noah intends to destroy your top laner, Mr. Fry.
Yeah, honestly, Wicked going to be quaking in his boots after seeing this performance.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. 1-3-3. He had a slow early game, but managed to pull back. I think it's
slow
good. I think you need to be scared. You know?
Slow late game.
But there's macro here.
Scared. What are you talking about? He's a top laner. He's like, I'm playing Mundo. Yeah, I'm gonna smash. It's gonna be no. Like, come on, you're playing Mundo. What is that? That's like the ultimate. Yeah, no, I'm like not confident. Meanwhile, my top laner is playing like Wukong up there, like trying to have a good time. Like, I'm really not concerned.
Oh, okay, definitely. Okay, we'll see. We need to see who's gonna make it
now,
out of this.
Now, if Noir swaps into mid lane, get me out of here.
then we have problems. By the way, another quick shout out. We're only a couple $100 away from the Pirate Cast a little later today. Thank you so much to everybody that is continuously donating. I'll get back to that script in just a moment, because for the time being, it looks like Dwayne is trying to find a way to be very fast moving and become a what's another word for pressure? Immovable pressure point. I don't know.
Okay, perfect, Trevor. Really, really smooth on that one.
You do this team fight. You do this
Daddy
team fight.
Issues looking good. It's grouping up his 5. They're going. He flies into the back line. Rock goes smash, and Daddy Issues is doing work in the back line. Gets Sleepy in the backside as well. Now Noir is just beating down on Daddy Issues. Daddy Issues unable to come away with it. Noir absolutely dumpstering in the back. Now the AoEs come through. The French Zoo is on top, and there is nothing Italy can do about it.
The cages are open and the animals are running free. Viva la France as they are advancing. The reason I wasn't ready for that team fight was I was looking at my script, so now I can actually watch this backwards. I mean, those sky smokes from Brimstone, they're just not enough.
Yeah, and also the ulti from Brimstone doesn't touch Shadow, because Daddy Issues went flying into the backline. Saw Bruce Banner, was like, what's up, dude? And now that means just the whole team caught out. Once Shadow falls down, there's no damage left. Again, when Shadow takes this 1v1 against Mundo, it's just never going to work out, and that's a problem.
Yeah, definitely not the case. Ender, I have a mission for you, my man.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have to do this, producers, or can I make Ender do it? He can do this. I'm asking, we'll find out. You or I have to do a dance, and I have just got approval from the producers. You need to research the Volibear dance, Mr. Frierson, and you need to do a Volibear dance after the win moment. That's it? That's the way this works?
Hear me out. No, I'll do it, but isn't that the dance that Amazing promised he would do on Euphoria, and then he never did?
Yes, and what we can do is we'll ask everyone here to go and spam Amazing's Twitter after we get you to do the dance, and you are delivering on Maurice's bet. We'll get his Twitter. I'm going to double check it now, actually, because the French Zoo are currently smashing. They got themselves another Baron, and they are pushing all the way forward. Let me get back to my stream. All of a sudden, the Italians are falling backwards. Daddy Issues is simply not enough. His front line is down, and the French are looking to pick up their first win. Another quick reminder, all of the money raised will be going to the Riot Games Social Impact Fund to help stop the virus's spread and give communities on the front lines essential resources that they need. We hit a milestone earlier that Welshius will be shoutcasting the next game. And Ender, it looks like the Zoo are going to be pushing into the base.
Yes, they are. And I promise I was watching this and not looking up to figure out how Volibear dances.
That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. For everyone watching at home, get your Twitters ready, okay? Once we see Ender do the Volibear dance, I want you to go hit up @AmazingX on Twitter and be like, Ender delivered on the promise you did not. I want you to, really drive it home that he lost a bet on Euphoria, and we don't forget. We never forget. We are like elephants from the zoo. Look at Jezu! He uses Manjet to dash all the way in and managed to get the knockout. There is a kill back from Shadow. It's a double. Is this enough to save the base? I don't think so. There's super powered minions. Birdman, powered by Michael Keating, will be able to keep this one up, and they're not going to finish the game just yet.
Daddy Issues ult is about to come up. Maybe we see something. I don't think so. Just going to be clearing away the waves for the time being. It's an even fight inside of the base, but with all the structures going down, the French Zoo have the Mountain Soul already. It's looking like just one more one-team fight could be enough to close this out, but if that connects, he can go forward.
Yeah, they definitely can. Shadow's going to be able to jump in. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for your donations, but let's never, ever, 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 ever do no champion names and spells again. It is so awful and so confusing.
I think it's great. I think everyone loves Daddy Issues.
Not a chance. I also really think you and I are going to be in some legal trouble after this. I really think saying that, Daddy Issues that many times is just not good for anybody.
It's her name.
It is. Okay, that's fair. It's a title or a name, whatever we're going to say about it.
Also, Frost came up with this.
Is running. I mean, she's culpable or liable. That's it. That doesn't absolve her. As all of a sudden, Spider Lady's going to take out 22. Paolo Canon. And now Shadow's going to get dunked down with still, what's a 3 versus 5? I don't think the Italian's going to be able to stop this. I think it's time to put the pasta on the oven or something and prepare your dinner, because it's time to go home and cry and eat a bunch of carby food. I don't know where I'm going with this, dude. You save me.
Yeah, I don't know. They're going to the base. French, Zoo, whatever, coming on through. Jazoo gonna get CC down, pops the Quicksilver. Am I allowed to say that's an item? You can say it.
Yes, you can.
He's fine. Manjet will end up falling inside of the base, but do they have the damage? It's just the Rock here trying to pound away. Brimstone gets the snipe, gets one kill here, but Noir can tank up these towers for days, or can he? Very low now as Trayton comes on in here, looking to put the final marks on this game. Paul Cannon has respawned, though, and is trying to hold things off. All Tweaks has to do is hit the Nexus turret. Please, Birdman, just do something. Because in 4 more seconds, Shadow is going to spawn on up here.
Absolutely.
He can't hit the Nexus. Dude, Shadow's in here now. They're going to be able to Noir auto-attacking into the back line. He gets the back door.
They absolutely do it, and they finish it out. The French Zoo pick up their first victory of the group stage. Just a quick reminder, mid-season streamathon. Riot Games has donated $4.5 million globally for COVID relief, and every dollar that you guys are currently donating will be matched up to 100K by our two CEOs, etc. So that'll be up to 300K. Now, I'm looking at the camera. Let's see the dance. Ender's got his headset off. Oh, we did action replay. Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, I saw it. Oh, there has been physical harm. The Volibear dance is about to happen in just a moment. And can everybody please tweet at AmazingX that not only did Ender deliver on the bet that he failed, he has risked his own physical safety at the same time. Dude, are you okay? You hit yourself super hard.
I just bashed my head into the wall. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh man, that really looked like it hurt, dude.
I give my 110% to the LEC, okay?
You literally put your physical safety on the line. I would like you to know that actually the first words out of my mouth were, "Can we get an action replay?" To which the producer said, "No, unfortunately we cannot." But I'm sure it's going to get clipped out. And if you can, definitely throw your eyes on Twitch chat in a second because it's about to go mental.
Yeah.
Right, I would like to confirm that the Pirate Cast is a go with Drake Azumado in Game 6. Welsh's Cast is next. And please put some ice on that head. Take a moment to rest. We will soon get an inside look at that last game. Italy's Moonboy will be joining the analyst desk for a breakdown. We actually have a replay. We actually have it?
Thanks. I really appreciate that.
Okay, we're waiting now. I'm waiting for the... Okay, we have the replay as we go to break. Thank you so much. Cheers. Oh, man. Sorry, we're reliving it. My producer's actually in my ears laughing out loud, asking the video team, play it again, play it again, play it again. We are relishing in Ender's physical safety.
Oh no, here it comes. I pushed the chair out of the way. I'm like, I gotta clear some space on my right. I don't even think about my left.
Oh, dude, you're so committed. Yeah, we're done. We'll see you on the other side of this break with Italy's Moonboy. Oh, I hope you're okay.